Alright, so we got a few things that are new. Okay, so I ordered well over $120 for this motherfucker. Well, got two torque converters. Went up to about $111, well 12. Plus brake pads. One torque converter's from me, one's from my buddy, and I got pretty much an 8-pack of brake pads. 4 from me, 4 from my buddy. We're just gonna split the motherfuckers down the middle. So reason I ordered torque converter, chain clutch ain't worth shit, and we'll say this: it slips now. That something does not want to pull no more. I've burned it out, and I also gotta get me a new back tire. So okay. That's what the tree is supposed to look like. It kind of disappears. And believe it or not, I don't ride that even. I actually do lean with this motherfucker a lot. And the fucking tire just wears like it, I guess. And so, back to the mower there. So, small thing. So it's not gonna be here too much longer. So pretty much the next person owns it wants to finish the work. So this I tried to do my best to get the belt to grab. It won't do it. This pulley is, well, you can see where the belt just kind of slid in there. It didn't do shit. And then what I did there is a little too much grip. We'll put it that way. And yeah, it kind of just needs a drive pulley. So I'm not gonna really be able to get this on video. I have no gas for it now. I've ran it out. I might be able to get it started a little bit, but so I had it running long enough. I filled it to about half a tank, and it's how much sit there and ran for hours on end. Just sitting there fucking idling. Then I raised the throttle up like an hour in to get shit flowing, make sure everything's burnt out, pushed out, and all that. I just didn't want to sit there and idle for a while. And during that, so what I had the keys on. It's at 11 volts. Battery is shit. Like that. But so of course that's my battery light. When it gets to about 10 or 9 volts, the battery light will come back on. But so when it was running, okay, usually when you do this and it's sitting here running, it only shows hours, just like that. So it don't come back to voltage unless the voltage drops. But I had this thing charging at 14 volts. So the stator in this motor is good. All the charging coil shit, I guess, is good. Like the voltage regulator, I guess all that shit's good. So that's perfect, really. That means I got everything wired up right. And you heard the solenoid, I'm pretty sure. The battery's just that dead. But so pretty much all this hooked up right. All it needs is the drive pulley, and of course it needs that gear for the steering, although it just turned then. Okay, anyway, then the mower deck needs to be thrown back under, and it needs a PTO. So the PTO on this, the switch is right here, which is kind of convenient. So, and that does work. But the PTO that was on here, junk. It was what light the other motor up. And I believe what burned it up, probably. So, it's a small video. I was, actually, you know what? Before I end it, I do want to So it does run. It's not gonna run very long. It'll just run for like a second. I got like a drop of gas left in here, if I fucking can get any. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got a little bit of gas in there. So I'm gonna. Well, hell, I think I got it running last video. I don't remember. So the ignition is on. There's the battery light. So it should go off when it cranks and runs. I'm sorry, I don't have a tripod. I'm not that rich. So you just gotta sit there in the seat and listen. Okay. Okay. More gas? I can get any more? Alright, more gas. What the hell? What happened? Okay. So, I believe my drill battery is going dead. So, I'm gonna walk in here and change it out real quick. See. It's dead. Okay. So I believe that's part of my problem. It's not cranking fast enough. That back up there. Grab my other battery. And come back on back here. Put it back in. I know this video is probably everywhere, but just doing what I can. That is definitely fast enough. So you seen it charging at 14 volts. So that should tell you, you can kind of trust me a good bit on this wiring. I might not be, well, I got about 7 years experience with this shit. But, I might not be, you know, like 20 years old, whatnot. I'm it's a long story. But I've been doing this shit for quite a while. And see, I only got like, what was it, like 3 wires hooked up? Two wires hooked up, plus starter wire. And it charges, it cranks, it does things it needs to do. Although I wouldn't do that, I had to. The starter's weak. But hell, it is what it is. It is smoky as shit in here. But yeah. So I guess the next owner will deal with the other problems. That's just for the, yeah, that's for the oil sensor, oil pressure sensor. Came up through here, and the filter used to sit right here, and the sensor used to sit right there. So, well, not on this motor, but on the other one, it wrapped around. Then the red wire that's somewhere went to the bottom of the carburetor for the fuel shut-off solenoid. And like I said, it's on the other motor. And, well, I mean, that probably has it, but my test carburetor there, that's just one of those, hang on. So, alright. So if you get a motor like this, Predator 212, with the factory carburetor, the bolt at the bottom that holds it on, it's pretty much a straight through bolt with maybe like 2 inserts in it, and it allows fuel to come down and into the bowl. And that's pretty much what that carburetor has. It's supposed to have a shut off solenoid. I'm not doing that. I'm not that fancy. But yeah. So I guess this is the end of, well, this series, this little part anyway. But got it running. It don't move yet. I do have to get a pulley for it if I have it long enough. Right now, I'm not too worried about this. I done kind of spent all I could on that at the moment because, I mean, this is my pride and joy. Although it might not look like it, it's not pretty. It's not fast on takeoff with that anyway, but this sumbitch will run. This sumbitch passes cars, I promise you. It's got a little 5-inch sprocket, and it went from that to 9.5. That had like a 12-to-1 ratio. This has like a 3.5-to-1 ratio. Well, 3.5-to-1. My bad. But pretty much clutch spins 3 times for the wheel turns a full turn. So yeah. It's it's a tall motherfucking gear, I tell you. But especially with that tire. What usually I see people run are like 10s or something like that. That's a 15-inch tire. So it's a pretty fucking tall tire. But you know, then again, most people have tires bigger than that and smaller. Yeah, anyway. But this is probably gonna be a whole build done on this. I don't know if I'm gonna post any videos on it. Well, on YouTube anyway, but I guess if I don't see more content like this, I mean, I guess there's a like button for a reason. Then we got plenty more shit. Okay, there's a big block flathead. There's another 6.5. There's a 3-horse. It's a straight cylinder, not a slant like that or that. But that one right there has a cracked block. It's just parts at this point. And there's a small block flathead right there. It's a 6-horse. You see, you can tell the difference between the two. That's not fitting under there, not even sideways. That's a big ass motor. That son of a bitch is heavy too. But like I said, you know, some more content like this. Hell, shit, I come across shit all the time. It's more likely there's gonna be more videos made either way it goes. But just want to see what y'all be interested in at some point. It's gonna be probably gonna get a camera for the helmet, and we'll do riding videos or something. I don't know. Things just depend. But yeah, we'll get something straight. But anyway.